coming around, and it certainly was. If you get that many guys involved making those threes, that's for sure. Giannis, part of the action as far as getting that ball moved around for that three-point shooting, but scored 31 on his own in just 23 minutes of action, 2 assists shy of a triple-double, and went down in that third quarter. Left the game. Looked like he was kind of pleading to get back in there, but a lot of lower leg injuries for him lately.
Well, he was on the bike stationary, so he wanted to get back in, but fortunately the Bucks didn't need him and did a nice job increasing the lead after he went down. But what happened is that the Pacers started out with Jalen Slauson, a two-way player, 6'7", 215, trying to defend Giannis. He was able to blow by him, exploit that defensive matchup. Now you've got to send help. You've got to expend more resources trying to stop Giannis. And that gravity caused some of those open threes and that great extra pass ball movement. Giannis had a couple of secondary assists himself in those assists for the Bucks on three-point shooting. So it was just a great job game plan-wise. Attack that defender initially, and then when the Pacers make the adjustment, just kill them from the three-point line. And they needed it because the Pacers knocked down 21 threes themselves. They were 50% themselves. So Bucks needed every one of those 23 threes to pull this game out this afternoon.
Yeah, a lot of even numbers here between these two teams in this one. And Indiana building that early lead by shooting nearly 70% from the field in that first half. All right, more to come here. We're going to talk about what the bench was able to produce, including more on Bobby and also Taurean Prince. Stay with us. Giannis Antetokounmpo from Doc Rivers coming up in just a moment here. We're at the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. Craig Kashan and Marcus Johnson sticking around here for Bucks Live postgame. And talking a little bit of bench here right now. 50 points by the Bucks bench. 42 of those, though, from Bobby Portis and Taurean Prince combined in this one. Really nice 1-2 punch, kind of taking a little bit of pressure off everybody else.
And Bobby's been huge all season long, and as you mentioned, takes a lot of pressure off when he shoots the ball the way he shot it tonight, 6 of 11. But Taurean Prince, to be able to come back from that fusion, you fuse a plug a bone out of your hip into your spinal cord, go through your neck to do so. And I had that same injury that ended my career, and to see him back out here competing at the level that he's competing, playing as hard as he's playing physical basketball, Taurean Prince, he's a veteran, knows how to get into the right spots at both ends of the floor. And I've just been kind of, reliving my career vicariously through him. I told his wife Hannah that a few days ago, same thing, just to see him back out there, battle back the way he's done. He's been telling me all season long that he's coming back. He gave me a target date. He's ahead of that target date in terms of getting back out on the floor. So for me, as someone who's been through that neck injury and know the psychological challenge it is, you're so afraid of getting hit again. You're so afraid of playing physical basketball that you're going to re-injure that thing, go through that same feeling. You lose feeling in your hands and your arms and your legs. It's like you're paralyzed. Yeah. And so for him to get back out there and to play as effectively as he has played the few games he's been back, for me, has just been wonderful to see.
Yep, and you can just tell the veteran presence is there.
That's the key.
With him on the court.
The being in the right position, steals, deflections, getting open for shots, the extra pass, doing all those little things that make a difference in winning a basketball game.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, great stuff from Marcus Johnson. We'll see you again on Tuesday night. Marcus, we're going to step aside here from Doc Rivers. Giannis went down late in the third quarter after a really strong play in the dunk right here. Remember, he's had calf issues, he's had ankle issues, all here in the last month or so. One more look at it there. He stayed in for, maybe another 30 seconds, had one more dunk as well, but ended up leaving the game and going back to the locker room to get checked out. Let's hear now from Doc Rivers.
I really didn't see it until after the game. I thought I saw live something that didn't look good, honestly, but I don't have video, so I just looked at it, and, my guess is he hyperextended his knee, but I'm guessing.
Is that the right knee or the...
I have no idea. I can't remember what I saw in the video, but
okay.
Yeah.
He came out, I think, just a few minutes after that, after he shot the free throws.
Yeah.
Was he back in the locker room then for treatment for a bit, too?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any discussion so far about, steps moving forward?
No, we have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any imaging happening tonight?
I don't know any of those questions.
Up until that moment, to when he finished, 30 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, for Giannis, and obviously more limited minutes than we had seen previously. What did you like about him sort of setting the tone offensively to get kind of that ball moving and get you guys offensively?
Yeah, it was great. It wasn't really limited minutes. If he had not got hurt, he would end up at the exact same minutes that he plays every game. So, I just thought the ball moved today. I thought everybody got involved in that. I thought Rhino was phenomenal, pulling the ball, making plays. So Giannis was aggressive when he needed to be aggressive, pass when he should pass. And I thought team-wide, we did two things. We took care of the ball. We shot and made more threes, and we had more shots. So we won the margin game, so we win the game.
Even without Giannis coming back, what do you think of the group being able
That was
to
great.
finish it off?
That group on the floor, we kind of fell on an action. We ran it over and over again, which is something I preach. And we got different shots out of the same action, which is exactly what you want offensively.
Eric Nesmith.
All right, that's Doc Rivers. Bucks Live on FanDuel Sports Network is presented by Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin. All right, Bucks, a nice win over the Pacers here tonight. Again, 134-123 the final. Giannis misses a triple-double by just 2 assists in this one. Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs coming to town on Tuesday night. That'll close out the short homestand for the Bucks. They got upset at home this afternoon by Dallas, 130-120. Donovan Mitchell, 26 in that loss for the Cavs here in this one. We'll see who's playing and all that kind of stuff for Cleveland coming in, but they should be rested with a day off, travel day on Monday on their way to Milwaukee. Again, we're on the air 6:30 on Tuesday to get you set with the Bucks Live. Very balanced scoring here for Milwaukee. The three ball falling at a very high rate, 23 made threes, and their 134-123 victory over the Indiana Pacers snaps a 3-game slide by the Bucks. They'll try to make it 2 in a row on Tuesday. Be safe if you're going out over the next couple of days. Everybody, see you again.
Let's move forward.
Involved with Team Impact.
So BJ's research team at Children's Hospital connected us. So when BJ was probably maybe 5 years old, he wanted to have a basketball party, and he invited everybody from the hospital to his party. And he literally talks about basketball every single visit. So when Team Impact asked if there was a child that they could think of that would be interested in this program, BJ, they said, was the first kid to come to mind because he was always talking about basketball.
Obviously, he's part of the team, so we treat him just like any other player on the team, showing him love. He comes to all our games. I always make sure during the game I point him out in the crowd, and I always say what up to him and his friends.
I mean, it's been great. He's a really great kid. He's got a bright spirit about him. People always used to say that about me. So just seeing that in somebody else, especially him, bringing him into our program is very special. So.
It's fun to come watch him play. Obviously, we used to be this age at some point too, so it's crazy just to see how time flies, and then just see. I'm grateful to see just him grow as a person, see how much better he can get, and just how he's gonna grow as a young man.
Hopefully, we just can inspire him and his friends. Most of us come from situations similar where it's we're just young kids playing basketball and just trying to get to the next level. So hopefully we can inspire him and think we goes around. So yeah.
It's been good. We stay connected. I have BJ's number, so I check in on him every now and then. I know MJ's been really good with that too, and it's just been good to stay, with that team impact and everything that we have going on, and just stay in touch with him and make sure we're connecting with him anytime when he comes to, our games, or just checking in on him every now and then. It's been a way to stay connected.